Alright, breaking news. So today we're gonna be talking about the fight that happened 2 days ago. One of the biggest, most interesting heavyweight champion fight. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. And yeah, I usually talk about basketball podcast videos or who's gonna win a title this year is mainly about basketball or street fighting, but this is something different that we talk about now. So it's boxing, and this is coming from a guy that likes Deontay Wilder more than Tyson Fury. And my thoughts about the fight is that I was kind of shocked that Deontay Wilder lost the fight by a TKO, and I wasn't expecting that. I had a feeling Tyson Fury was going to win that game by a close call, but he won the game by a knockout, by a TKO. I wasn't expecting that because I thought Deontay Wilder was a warrior. He wasn't going to go down like that. Because when you make someone go down that's 10 times bigger than you, better than you in your head, and you knock them out in part one, you should secure that. And I was shocked that Deontay Wilder got dropped once or twice, in my opinion. I think the third one, he kind of got pushed. And I was really shocked, to be honest. And I totally feel bad that Deontay Wilder, dude, his streak just ended, dude, when he wanted to go 50. I feel like there's something wrong with Deontay Wilder in that fight. I feel like it wasn't Deontay Wilder's night. I feel like he was having a good day. And Deontay Wilder was making some points that the costume that he was wearing that's 40 pounds heavier kind of slowed him down. And he didn't mention that his legs were like weak. He had to run back and forth while Tyson Fury was chilling. And honestly, I like Wilder more than Fury, but I gotta call out Wilder by saying that those are like baby excuses. Like, you can't blame on a costume. You can't blame on your legs, dude. Shit happens all the time, you know. Where was the same excuse that when you took down a bigger Luis Ortiz and you didn't say shit about that? I mean, I get it that wearing a heavier costume will wear you down, slow you down, but still, like, blaming on your costume, blaming on your legs, like, why do you want to blame on that, you know? But I do agree, though, there is something wrong with Deontay Wilder, which I knew Deontay Wilder could do better on part two. I feel like Deontay Wilder could knock out Tyson Fury, but I just think it wasn't his night, though. And there's been many evidence that, you know, Deontay Wilder maybe is purposely getting beat up really badly in round one, round two, round three, round four, round five. And he was hella pissed at Kenny and his coach that why did he gotta stop the fight in round seven. I mean, I understand that Deontay Wilder's getting thrown like a ragdoll, but you never know in boxing what could happen in round 8, round 9, round 10, round 11, round 12. There's been many shocking upsets that when I seen a couple boxers, like for example, Stephen Thompson was fucking up Anthony Pettis, and when the match was about to end, Pettis was getting fucked up, while Stephen Thompson had no blood in his face. Thompson got knocked down before the match just ended, dude. That just shows you, though. I think Deontay Wilder, he believes that he can actually knock down Tyson Fury when it comes to close around round 9, round 10, round 11. And I just felt like Kenny should never stop that fight, dude. I felt like Kenny should let Deontay Wilder fight Fury until he gives up. But we all know Deontay Wilder's a warrior. We all know Deontay Wilder is not going to give up his hard work streak just because he's getting fucked up, you know. And I understand that they're doing it for his health, but I read another rumor that they didn't meant to throw the towel to stop round seven. They dropped it by accident, and Deontay Wilder was super upset, super fierce, dude. And you can tell Tyson Fury he wanted to keep going. That's why he apologized by telling Wilder, "You are a warrior. I respect you. You definitely want a round three. I'm down for it." And Wilder immediately responded by saying he wants that round three. He's gonna work really hard, train over the summer. And the haters saying that, you know, Deontay Wilder shouldn't even do part three with Fury. He got fucked up. He got doing like ragdoll, but people seem to forget that Deontay Wilder wants to continue round 8, round 9, round 10. You just never know if Deontay Wilder could actually upset Tyson Fury round 8, round 9, round 10. I've seen it many times where I've seen excellent fighters, dude. I've seen excellent fighters where when they're getting beat up from the start, before it comes to the last second, they close it out by knocking a person in round 11, round 10, round 9. You may think I'm delusional, I'm riding on Deontay Wilder, but no. I do admit though Tyson Fury was a better boxer in that match, but I'm just speaking facts though. That if Kenny didn't stop that fight, if it wasn't for that miscommunication towel thing, I think Deontay Wilder would have probably knocked him down 8, 9, 10. I seen it many times from Wilder. I seen it many times when someone's getting fucked up from the top, and later when it comes close, boom, they time perfectly and knock that person out. I feel like Deontay Wilder could have done something special or magical round 8, round 9, round 10, dude. But unfortunately, Kenny had to stop the fight because he was worried about Deontay Wilder's health. I respect that Kenny stopped it because of his health, but I do not agree that he should stop there around round 7, you know, because I feel like Deontay Wilder's just warming up, you know. That's just Wilder, dude. Like, he warms up from the beginning, but when it comes to the last second where time is about to run out, Wilder just closed it out, you know. But yeah, no respect, no disrespectful to Tyson Fury. Congratulations, you made history that you ended two special boxing title droughts. So I believe the first one he ended someone. I believe his name is Otto something that he was defending his 90 world champion title. He ended that streak, and now he ended Wilder's 10-time defending champ belt. And Wilder said he wants a rematch. Fury wants a rematch. It's been confirmed, but there's no date that's gonna be released when though. But so far, there's gonna be a Fury and Anthony Joshua fight, and in my opinion, though, it should be a good fight because Anthony Joshua is super smart. He's a really good boxer, good strategy, has a good technique. But the one thing I'm worried about Joshua is that when you get in Joshua's head, though, he ain't gonna be the same Joshua. Just like what happened against Andy Ruiz Jr. When he's not focused and concentrating, when he's not keeping his head up, that's how you lost to Ruiz Jr. So, hopefully, Andy Joshua better give a good fight to Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury has finesse. He pretty much has everything, dude. He's a really good, fast, smart boxer for a 6'9", dude. And Anthony Joshua needs to keep his head up straight. I'm telling you that. But like I said, there's gonna be a Wilder and Anti Joshua Part 3. Well, I'm sorry, not Joshua. I mean Wilder and Tyson Fury Part 3. It's gonna be somewhere around the summer this year, but I really don't know. I can look it up right now. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not giving you a piece of shit lies. I'll look it up right now. Wilder versus Fury. If you want to ask my opinion, who won Part 1 between Wilder and Fury? Sure, Wilder got more. No, not Wilder. Tyson Fury landed more clean punches at Wilder, but the reason why I think Wilder took round one over Tyson Fury is because I'm in my part one, not round one. But I think the reason why Wilder, in my opinion, took part one on Tyson Fury the W is because he knocked him down twice, dude. It doesn't matter if Deontay Wilder got fucked up many, many times by getting punched in the face, but when you knock Tyson Fury twice down, one, you dropped in two, he nearly got knocked out. I think you should give that W to Deontay Wilder. So my opinion it should be 1-1. Yes, they deserve a trilogy matchup. You can tell Tyson Fury knew that he landed more punches, but getting two knocked down in part one where you got dropped and then you got dropped out of nowhere, thinking about heaven and he just came back up. He knows that Wilder took part one, but the refs want to be fair and square, you know. So it should be 1-1 in my opinion, but like I said, that's how boxing is. Boxing is straight up business, so I can't complain. I've been saying this too, though, and many people who are a big fan of Wilder in the game of boxing, dude, the love of sport of boxing, everyone knew that Deontay Wilder, he's an excellent, excellent striker and a jabber and puncher. But we all know that something suspicious about Deontay Wilder. His boxing skills is a little bit suspicious, though. Deontay Wilder's not really technically the greatest boxer in my opinion. I think he's the greatest jab when it comes to knocking people out with his right hand. But I think Deontay Wilder he needs to work on his defense more. Because when I saw the fight between him and Fury, he was not keeping his hands up straight, dude. And the dude wasn't really moving around his feet. Guy didn't really have good condition, didn't have good footwork. And pretty much Tyson Fury kind of figure out how to end this guy and how to block his jab. If Deontay Wilder wants to give Tyson Fury some big challenge, I suggest Deontay Wilder should get a good trainer number one. And two, Deontay Wilder needs to work on his technique and skills. Instead of jabbing, try to go for sneaky punches, uppercut, hook, or body shot. Tyson Fury was giving to him all, dude. Wrestling him, body shotting him, uppercutting hook, jab, jab, moving around. And that's something Deontay Wilder needs to learn next time. If you're serious about part three, you need to change up your jabbing plan. That's my suggestion. But like I said, I'm not giving hate to Deontay Wilder. I respect the guy the fact that he didn't run away. He put his legacy on the line to fight the mighty Tyson Fury, who was one of the top heavyweight boxer. Now there's gonna be part three. I expect Wilder to become strong, and angrier. We all know that Deontay Wilder's upset. We all know this isn't Deontay Wilder that we expected. He's a lot better than that. And you haters can say that, he's a bum. He fights weak competition when you don't realize knocking 40 people out of 42 when half of them are semi-professional, medium professional. You can't hate on that unless you can do better, right? Like I said, Deontay Wilder will get better, dude. Mark my words. When there is a part three, Wilder's gonna shock the world again, dude. I'm just having a feeling he could knock Fury down. But part two wasn't his day, dude. Yesterday wasn't his day at all, dude. And I feel like Deontay Wilder will come back strong, dude. Mark my words. And anyways, like I said, I gotta go. But all I can say is though, everything what I say is true. Deontay Wilder needs to keep his head up. He needs to work his boxing skills more and more and more strong and tighter. Not unpredictable. I mean, not predictable, just like he's jabbing all the time. But like I told you, Deontay Wilder needs to keep his head up. Work on your footwork. Be strong. Don't let Tyson get in your head. That's all I can say.